Hello dear teacher. At this moment I am going to talk about the topic video games, friend or foe. I'm going to start by explaining a little about video games, which are electronic games that are displayed through a screen in which two or more people interact with each other, and their objective is to entertain and amuse people for a period of time. Now I will give my point of view to some statements. The first statement is video games promote communication and friendship. I agree with this statement. According to the creators of these video games were created for the purpose of communication and interaction between the players, generating a friendship between them. But I want to emphasize that today many people are misusing these video games because they use a vulgar language and do not measure the time necessary but rather exceed this time, which has caused many negative aspects in the people who use it. Second statement is video games can cause bad behaviors in children. I totally agree with this statement, even more if these video games have violent and racist content. The disadvantage is that children focus their attention on that, and as they grow up, they develop aggressive behaviors, and if parents do not have control of their children, unfortunately, they will have to face these negative situations that have been the product of video games. The third statement is learning from games is better than learning from books. I do not agree with this statement. I believe that learning from a book has many more advantages than learning from a game. Learning from books marks and influences our way of being. We acquire knowledge, we are inspired, and we develop our imagination. And if a child grows up learning to read, they will have much more knowledge and values than a child grows up learning games. In my point of view, I have always thought that video games are worse than good in people's lives, both in children and teenagers, because most of them are giving uncontrolled use that has led them to isolate themselves from reality. They even lost contact with the family and the friends around them. That is why it is important for parents to control their children to avoid further consequences.